Okay, hello everybody. We're live now. Um, Welcome to the stream. We got a couple people here that I want to bring on. As always, we got Lee, problem being.
Hello.
I have Chris from Cultivated Media.
Hello. How's y'all?
Y'all.
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 Thanks. I got the people in the chat already. Allison, Mega Cropper. Thanks for being here. You two have been pretty much stable.
Stable. Unlike the panel.
Stable and consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it. Yeah. I finally made it. Just a personal note before we get going. I finally made it over 100 subs.
Yay!
And I barely made it over for a while, and then it took like a 12 person jump or whatever. So I'm like 111 right now.
Nice.
So finally, hey, Clobby.
Well done. Congrats.
Clobby's in the chat.
Hey, Clobby.
Yo, dude.
If you have free time, Clobby, you can come on.
Yeah, man. We
We'll
want you, man. We want you. Get on over here if you're able. Get.
If you're not busy.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's seek, locate, destroy.
Don't be scared.
So is this one better than last week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Definitely. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you as well. He's been posting some excellent Blake 7 and Doctor Who stuff on his Twitter feed, and he's also got a Blake 7 group on Facebook. So go and check that out. If you want to put what the name of it is, Aaron, feel free to put it in the chat.
And I like to also thank people for the retweets whenever I make my announcements for what's coming up and stuff. You know, Lee retweets it, and Retro Dickie does a lot, and some other people and stuff too. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's get the word out, like, share, make sure you're subscribed, usual stuff. Come on, Clobby, where are you? It's leaving us hanging.
I don't know. One of us could sing.
Go on then, Chris. You volunteered.
I'm not singing today.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're the one that sings. Well, I don't really sing. I just kind of scream into a mic, and it's too early for me for that.
Oh, got the lovely bunch of coconuts.
Amazing. Beautiful singing voice. Yeah. He's running a bit behind. Oh, Clobby.
I thought I was late.
You can always join in like halfway through, whatever, give you a timestamp.
Yeah.
Well, I sent him the link, so if he wants to pop in,
sweet.
Hi,
Mark.
Welcome.
D with a C.
He says he loves the episode, so I would take that. I would assume that means he's not like me and he's actually seen it.
Aaron Baker says the Absolute Blake 7 group. So go and check it out on Facebook. And Alison says, can I put a link to the chat to my striptease OnlyFans website? Only joking, she says. Well,
I have one of those.
For a goat.
No, I don't. Nobody wants to see that. Not even me.
Yeah, let's get going then. If he's not coming in.
It's okay. The longer we hold this off, the longer I get to hold off my suffering for after the stream.
All right, yeah, because you're going to watch episode 3 of Doctor Who, Cluster Flux.
I'm not even going to talk about that right now because I don't want to think about it because it's just going to make me sad. Very, very, very sad.
And Clobby says, don't worry, I can quote this and pretty much every other episode. That's true. That is so true. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one.
I'll put some ones in the chat if you guys are ready for us to start watching the
if you got your copies ready, press 1 and we can crack on.
One.
Mark D with a C says, watching this for the first time. Just
Me
got
too.
BritBox this week to
cool.
watch Blake 7. Fantastic. That's great.
Me
So
too,
have you-
man. This is you got two old school fans and someone that's never seen it before, which would be me. Even though Leah's been pestering me to watch it for like 4 years, so I'm finally watching it.
Yeah, I managed to get Gary from Nerdrotic to watch. I think he watched. I don't know if he watched the whole thing, but he promised a review and he never did.
Yeah.
He got busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I believe we're still waiting for his Picard review.
Yes. It'll come around the same time as the Blake 7 one.
Well, apparently it's up to like 2.5 hours now or something.
Wow. That's like a feature film.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay, it looks like they're ready in the chat.
Yeah.
And welcome, Mark, for the first time. Been here. Appreciate you being here. I'll get.
Yep, we're on episode 6.
Yes.
Seek, locate, destroy.
Says he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Chris. Give us a French countdown.
Okay, I could do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonjour.
Oh, mine's not playing. That's weird.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Yours broke?
Yeah. Can we start again? Sorry, guys.
Okay, you're counting down this time. I already did my French thing.
I don't
Okay,
know what's
pause.
going on. Hold on.
Okay,
It's on
I paused.
BritBox.
I'm back to 0.
Okay, yeah, that seems to be working. Weird. Sorry about that, guys. Full start.
That's all right.
Full start. Start again. Oh, yeah. And if you do, I have the DVD or anything. Please make sure you go past the CGI updated thing and make sure.
I put that in the pinned comments if anybody's
Cool. Good.
seen it.
Okay. So on BritBox, it should just play from the start, which is fine. Okay. All right. Ready. A 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play.
I must say, this is better than most BBC titles from the time, which were generally crap.
Or like Doctor Who, it's got a classic theme.
Doctor Who and Blake 7 were good, and then everything else was like out of focus, awkward freeze frames.
Current industry with
Someone built this rebuilt this robot, and they posted pictures on Twitter. It was like, wow, that's so cool.
It looks like repurposed canine parts, which it may very well could have been, because I believe they rebuilt canine around this time.
Yeah, it's the same chap, isn't it?
what did Tom destroy it or something? I know he loved canine so much.
Well, I know they had to rebuild canine several times because he literally kept falling apart.
He liked John Leeson, but he didn't like canine.
Take that, you nasty wire.
I will admit this robot is very 1970s.
Yeah, it's brilliantly 1970s. Gotta love it.
Don't wrist radio.
I want to see a modern show or something shot now, but shot as it was in the 70s using film and ancient video with the hairstyles, with the soundtrack, everything. I want to revisit.
That'd be great. You never know.
They could do it. Star Trek Continues did it.
Yeah.
Although they have to somehow get the Pro Beta Cam cameras that they were using at the time.
Yeah, for the authentic experience.
And then they'll have to age them a bit.
And it has to be a PAL system.
Yep. And they have to find ancient cheap 16 mil cameras.
Yeah. I recently got my fan produced Blake 7 annual from 1982, which was never made. So the fan made one was produced, and it's a thick book, and it's fantastic. It's got loads of things in there.
You Brits really liked your annuals.
Mm.
I don't think we had anything like that here.
Oh, they're great. They're great. I've got some original Blake 7 annuals, but this one was a brand new one that was made by just, the love of the fandom. Cost me 40 quid, but it was well worth it. Like every page was like glossy as well, so it's very expensive to produce.
My fanciest book is my Doctor Who 50th anniversary book it's got like this cushy TARDIS screen.
Nice.
Except it's now somewhere in the basement because it got retired when I got mad. So now I gotta go find it. So which power plant are we at this week?
Same one as the other week.
Probably one they use for Doctor Who.
Mm.
I don't think he's actually doing anything.
Don't be so cynical.
No, it's futuristic science stuff. You
wouldn't understand, Chris.
You just tap it; it does all the work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You press the button and.
Aha. Modest too.
See.
It's.
It's. Works every time.
Oh, I love it.
That's a very tough plastic case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some one of those ice boxes, isn't it?
It's got to be to keep your Molson safe.
Mm. Don't you just love how like TV shows just knock people out so easily, even if they're wearing helmets? It's like really difficult to knock someone unconscious.
No, Kirk had the karate chop to the neck, and
oh yeah,
Spock had the Vulcan nerve pinch.
Yeah, Vulcan pinch. Oh, there she is, the beautiful Liberator.
Okay, Allison, let's keep an eye on Jenna's wardrobe this week.
Was the same as last week's. I think. It hasn't changed, dirty bitch.
It's always fabulous.
Oh my god. Do the guns have a stun set? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing.
We got dots.
Digital Etch-a-Sketch.
Yes.
I had one of those.
Yeah. I took mine apart to see how it worked.
I believe, according to Walter White in Breaking Bad, you can make things out of it.
There's all those magnetic filings in there. There are actual people who can do really complicated pictures with those things. It's like.
That's a gun.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, sorry I'm late, everyone. I tried.
Well, hey, Clobby.
Hey, my friends.
Good to see you, man.
My
Yeah.
avatar is still broken.
Oh my goodness. Good to see you, Chris. Good to see you, Proby.
Hey,
Claudia.
Thanks for the invite.
that's
No
good
problem.
to see you.
I haven't even set up my DVD yet, but that's all right. I know exactly where you are.
Well, we can give you a timestamp.
No. Yeah, you're cool. It'll take me a second to get it all set up anyway. I'm not organized. Sorry, everyone. I mean, to interrupt when you're in the middle of the flow
That's
there.
all
I love this
right.
episode.
That's all right, no problem.
We have a lady, Allison. Steve, hello there, Allison. Hello. And look at the great Mark D with the C.
Hmm.
Let's see here. I have DVD rips of those new remastered that they came out DVD set because in the US we don't have a legal set.
Oh, is that the
I
one with
know.
the CGI intro?
Yes.
That's what I have.
That was the reason why I never watched it, because I was waiting for a legal set, and now I've given up.
That's ridiculous. I mean,
Although
it was
I've noticed,
quite
yeah,
popular.
actually, you can get a region-free DVD player for like $40, which is half the price for what the set goes.
I bought one just to buy the sets, and the thing crapped out on me.
Yeah, that's the problem. That there's tons of them, but they're all like cheap, no name brands. You can get like a unlocked 4K or Blu-ray player, which is quality, but they're like $500.
Yep.
Mark D with a C says, "Hail, Clobber in Times. It's your fault. I'm watching this. Thanks."
Well, if you're lucky, you won't like it. You'll be okay.
That's just impossible.
I know.
No, you start watching it, and then you end up getting the whole 4 series and binge watching everything.
Yeah, but I'm a Trek fan. I usually don't like dystopias and Orwellian things and dark things. I love the hopeful stuff, but
So I'm guessing you're a massive fan of current Trek, then.
there's no such thing. It's been dead since 2005.
Yeah, it's called the Orville.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do love the Orville. Yes, the filth. We call it the filth around here. The unspeakable garbage.
Well, they're in trouble
trash.
now, aren't they? Because like the 5 people in Europe who watch it are upset that it's not showing this year.
It's okay. Wilson was upset, so that made my night.
What a shame. But yes, Allison. Yes, that robot is ridiculous. I'm not even to that part yet, but that robot is. Wow.
Oh, Vela has his moments.
But you guys, whereabouts are you? And I will
All
assimilate.
right, Vela's just burst in with Avon.
Yeah.
What do you think? Lock the door.
Yeah, like a 1347 right now.
There's not a lock I can't open if I'm scared enough.
Right, he just blasted the door.
I
Oops.
seriously have debated getting myself this set and a region-free player for Christmas.
Oh wow! There you
Now
go.
that I've watched it, I'm like, this has to go in the real Doctor Who collection.
Yes, indeed. Well, this is a pivotal episode right here.
Yep.
A turning point, I would say.
Ha ha ha. Little Blake 7 joke there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Let's see.
So much for female empowerment there.
How can I use this?
Yeah.
It looks nasty.
Yep, all these nuclear power plants that they filmed at.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be allowed to do that now.
That was,
I'm
that was
surprised they were allowed to do that then.
I am
Health and
too.
safety.
That was considered futuristic.
Yes. A lot of pipes and things running around.
Yep.
Boosh. There you go. That's it. There you go.
Coming up on one of my favorite lines. If you're where I think you are.
Callie whooping his ass.
Oh yeah. Did we get to the line where Avon says, "That's the trouble with heroics. They showed them on the schedule."
Yes. Now she's lost her bracelet.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know where you are.
That could be important later.
Got it. Gan's got it.
I actually did meet Gan, though. David Jackson, really nice man.
Mm-mm.
So does Blake 7 switch to the radiophonic workshop near the end like Doctor Who did, or do they keep Dudley Simpson?
It's Dudley because this is before that, if I remember right.
Yeah, although
Yeah.
I think it finished after Doctor Who made the switch.
It finished in '82. So when did Doctor Who make the switch? Was it before that?
Oh yeah, it was. They turfed him in '79.
Well, they didn't do it to Blake 7, then it stayed the same.
Okay, well at least he kept one of his two jobs.
Yeah, old Dudley, and he did the opening theme, unlike just incidental music as he did for Doctor Who.
It's funny how you can recognize a lot of the incidental music, like
Oh God, yeah.
from here. It's like
A
sounds
lot of it
plucked in.
is almost sounds like the same stings, but that's what I like about Dudley Simpson. He's instantly recognizable.
Yeah.
But welcome to the. Congrats to the 100 subs there, buddy. And
Thanks.
yes, Allison. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you don't mess with Callie. Her character. Well, I won't go into her character arc, but right now she's pretty much a Klingon.
No one's noticed that Callie's not there yet.
Yep.
Callie who? What?
I like that they have a power strip for the cipher machine. I love this scene. Oh, no, there she
Penny
is.
drop.
Oh, well, I'm accidentally timed it perfectly. I love this right here. Avon's not happy.
Oops. No shit.
It's like Home Alone. Where's the kid?
She's dead.
You will kill all of us.
Wow. Here we go.
Here we go.
Thinking about himself.
This is it.
The turning point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look bad for those effects. I thought the station looked pretty good.
Alison's going to lose her mind now. Like, she's going to be wardrobe of the week on this one.
Oh,
The fashion queen.
met her.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh my God, I'm in love with her.
Oh, that's
Rest
what's
her
her
soul.
name? I know her.
Jacqueline Pierce. She was
Jacqueline
on the
Pierce.
Doctor
I
Who
can't remember
episode.
her name.
Yeah, the two
She was on
doctors.
the two
Yeah.
doctors.
Chassini, the friend son Greg.
That's right. Yes.
I'm waiting for Alison's comment about the outfit now.
It's interesting. Very, very bird-like.
Well, originally, this character, Servalan, was meant to be a man, but then they went with her, and they were going to dress her in military gear, but they decided, I think it was her idea, that she should be really feminine, just completely flip it on its
Yeah,
head.
good choice too.
She managed
Really
that for
brilliant,
sure.
too. It gets camper and camper as it goes. I love it.
Her outfit, but her character is one of the greatest I've ever
Oh,
seen.
she's the best.
I met her and Jen Chapel and
Oh, good
Nice.
Lord, dude.
Sally. So,
That's fantastic. Jealous.
had my picture taken with them.
Nice.
All these Doctor Who actors.
Mm.
There you go. Boy's haircut, but nice haute couture gown for evening wear. Everyday wear with this one.
Yep.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Yep. Nida.
Ida, yeah.
Another of the many, many crossovers between the shows.
Not usually big on ladies with the short hair, but in this case, I made the ultimate exception. Which is amazing.
I think she was the template for characters like Diana in V,
Yes.
for sure.
Oh wait, the dude is the other dude is what's his face? Why can't I remember anybody's name today?
He was in multiple Doctor Who episodes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
My brain just doesn't work because I know his name. It's just the Alzheimer's has taken it away.
Michael something, but I'm just
Wisher. No.
Wisher.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Wisher.
not Michael Wisher though.
No.
No. That's Michael. Michael. Oh, son of a bitch.
That's
Snyder.
it.
We'll call him Snyder.
Michael-
How'd you
Son of a
spell
bitch.
that?
That's the thing.
The dude that had the greatest meltdown on screen in the history of Doctor Who,
Yes.
to the point that you could actually see the audio and the camera distorting.
Well, he was in multiple Doctor Who
He
episodes.
passed
but
away recently too.
we know him most for
Yes.
being
Mark
Nigel.
D with a C says she looks a little like Ursa from Superman 2, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I gotta solve this because the Alzheimer's is bugging me. Genesis.
It's not Michael Wisher though.
Yeah.
Peter Niles.
Peter.
Okay,
Niles. Okay. Yeah. Not Michael Wisher.
He was in
Oh, he's in like I think
Silurians.
6 or 7
Yeah.
episodes.
He's in a couple of Blake Sevens and yeah, a lot of Doctor. I think a lot of Doctor.
The Blake Problem.
Cool. Oh, here we go. All right.
Travis.
My man.
Yeah. Mark 1.
Yes.
Nice chair.
Your time is running out. No luck.
Can I hear audio leaking through?
Yeah, probably.
No, but how do you guys listen if you could?
Huh?
There you go. How do you guys hear it? Do you
Well,
have your mic
yeah,
off?
I got my headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mine's on a big TV. I don't have headphones for it.
I've got
I already know the dialogue. Doesn't matter.
I've got a Blue Yeti mic, and the headphones are plugged into that. So.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I'm different. I have a Blue Yeti mic, and my headphones are plugged into my headphone output.
Wow.
Because I got these ginormous super speakers with a fancy dial. So I like my dial.
Well, I'm not worried about it being monetized, but just I hope that doesn't get taken down.
Well, we are talking over it, so
Yeah.
My last stream
so
got
far so good,
demonetized 8 minutes in because I said a bad word.
I love you, Allison. You rock. If I were a nasty skimming them, you were awesome, Allison. I don't have subtitles. Who needs them? Subtitles are for men, not gods. Oop, I threw a Star Trek quote. Wrong show.
Jenna's fabulous applique collar.
I love Jenna. I disagree with Sally Goodman. Jenna had a lot to do. She was really a great character.
She did get left behind a lot, though, didn't she? Like later on, I'd say.
They needed her on the ship, though. She's a great pilot, and she was,
Well, she was the pilot, so really.
And she's smart, and they needed her up there. I think she got a lot to do. I think she's a great character.
Mm.
She was just listening to a bunch of modern day, what is.
Yeah.
There's this guy.
I fixed it.
I am your servant.
Anybody notice my avatar?
Let's have a look.
I fixed it.
Oh, yes,
Whoa,
Mr. Dinkles.
Dinkles.
I love
Professor
Dinkles.
Dinkles.
Professor Dinkles rules.
Come on, Lee, you got to get your avatar fixed.
Oh, do I?
I love how she just sexually harasses her underlings.
Yeah.
Got to have a Blake's avatar.
I mean,
Me too.
let's face it, no guy would mind.
No, I'm like, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Little harassment's okay.
Dude, you're just a big wuss. Shut up. Sit there.
You said the wrong thing.
She likes her boy toys, but
Oh, yeah.
don't turn your back on her.
I'd be called human resources. No, I wouldn't be calling human resources. I'd be happy.
No, I'd be going. This is terrible. I will complain about it later.
Somebody would make a complaint. I'd be like, no, it was fine.
Yeah, I'll cry about it in my quarters. I promise.
Let me face the peril.
I do want to punch this guy, though. Is that wrong? Always did.
That haircut is very early 80s. You can see the hairspray.
Yes, gets shorter, though.
On him?
No, I've heard
yeah.
everybody had hairspray back then.
True.
With the part down the
Still
middle.
have some.
I once set my hair on fire by accident.
All right, Michael Jackson.
No, I was
Like-
fine. I had to cut some off.
Get that damn.
Dum dum da dum.
I love this guy. Actually, he's not lovable. I'm kidding.
YMCA.
Those are some fake leather pants.
Pleather.
That's it.
Yes.
Paul Darrow got him this gig, didn't he?
Look at my eye patch.
I always like because it looks like half his head's blown off as opposed to just the normal eye patch that later. But yeah.
Yeah.
Pivotal information about Blake. Pivotal information about Blake, folks. If you want to know something about him, right here.
Time to call human resources.
I love the living room and the flight deck. If I had a house big enough, I would build that flight deck for my living room.
And that's definitely the same couch that they used in the first episode. That the same sort of furniture. It looks like it, yeah. Like when you got the elite sitting in that room discussing what to do with Blake.
But you can say what you want about the sets and effects on this show. I thought the flight deck looks pretty good.
I love the flight deck. Some fan made a model of it. It looks fantastic.
It had to grow on me, but I like it now.
It's the only thing that doesn't look well. I know it looks cheap compared to other things, but as far as it's big, it's a nice big set. Probably the only big set they had.
Like I said, it reminds me of Underworld, where the entire budget went on the set and they had no budget for 3 episodes.
Yeah, that didn't last like 2 weeks.
The lack of budget is part of the charm after that.
Yes.
I love the dad bods in this series.
Makes more sense, really.
And a bit of realism.
Yeah.
Then later on Farscape, Scorpius sort of dressed like him.
So I don't know if I should bring this up right now, but which one, Travis, 1 or 2 better?
I go 1 hands down, but I still the other guy was the Elvis impersonator wasn't too bad.
Elvis.
And for
The Big Finish story where they explain what happened, the Clone Masters, is quite convoluted.
Right.
Yeah, don't want to get too far ahead, but for those that aren't
That is
familiar,
the world's strangest communicator. You hold it up to
That
your
is.
throat. You'd think they'd have better technology at this point in the future.
Well,
Maybe there was
1,000 years.
some kind of pre-new calendar apocalypse, so that's to restart everything.
It's 1,000 years.
Yeah.
My theory has always been because they stagnate actual enterprise and growth and stuff. It's just a dictatorship. They dump on individual initiative and things like that. And so I don't think that's why they're not as far as advanced. Well,
Yeah.
unlike in Star Trek, or there's just other alternatives which was made in the 70s.
There is that.
the wheel in space.
Space Command Headquarters.
Ooh, sex face.
Oh,
He's
good
watching
Lord.
the first episode. He's catching up on the way back.
Oh, you just got demonetized.
Maybe to find out a lot more about Blake. And Travis.
Allison, I think Travis needs a hairstylist.
Mutoids.
He loves those mutoids.
You'll be introduced to them, and they're kind of like
Vampire.
vampires. Yeah, they're just kind of drained of their previous lives and their memories, and they're just reprogrammed to have the basics.
Stormtroopers aren't good enough
obedient.
because they're still people, but so they need the use.
They
of
need a
mutoids.
serum. Yeah, they need blood or serum to stay
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. The Federation's not nice. This Federation. Notice the Delta shield on its side. That could not have been an accident. This is Star Trek is where we want to go. Blake 7 is probably where we're headed.
Yeah. Badass.
Unpleasing. Yeah. She wants him to get cosmetic surgery. He's not into that.
Nope.
He's not. He's basically just told her, I'm not one of your little Nancy boys.
You'd almost think that stuff's coming in the United States pretty soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got space cups. You can tell they got space cups because they got silver bits in.
They look styrofoam. I would have figured styrofoam would have been helpful by then. Although everybody really liked their styrofoam in the 70s.
Yes. Callie the badass.
He's grumpy.
Mm.
Yes.
Property.
Not a very nice guy.
He's a porg.
Yeah.
Pretty A1 light episode, this one.
Yeah, sadly.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Light on
Maybe.
Avon, yeah. But it's all right. It is more of a Blake one.
Ooh.
Science stuff.
Increased clash.
Hey, do people in the UK like using Amazon? Because apparently they've just banned Visa.
They found what?
They are banning Visa cards
What?
Oh.
Why? What'd they do?
because they're charging Amazon high fees.
Oh,
I
for
can't
goodness
explain
sake.
it well.
That's weird, actually. Dang.
Luckily, I have MasterCard.
I use Visa debit because I don't use credit cards.
No, I don't either.
I have one that I use for emergencies.
Same
That's
here.
it.
Well, mine's a debit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine's Visa debit. I have one actual credit card. Credit cards are evil. Young Bull's Trek learned the hard way.
Yes.
Oh, I chopped mine up. I had it just once, and then I
Never
just
give a student a credit card.
Yeah, I haven't had it for like 10 years.
Yep. Evil. Pure and simple from the 8th dimension.
Oh yeah, Amazon has Visa Master or has their own MasterCard. Oh yeah, nothing shady going on here at all.
Yeah, right.
I remember this was one of the bloopers. It was on the Doctor Who bloopers, so I thought it was from Doctor Who back in the 80s. When he grabs that thing, it falls apart.
So you challenged the Supreme Leader.
That's why she likes him. Well, what stream has been taken down, Allison? She says a stream has been taken down. Not you, I assume.
Just a minute, we'll take a look.
You're not showing anything.
Let's see. Stream's still live.
She might be referring to something else.
Hope so.
No, you're on. Looks like to me.
Confirmed.
Good old Zen. Peter Toodenham. It was really good.
Now.
Oh.
Oh.
Gotcha, Allison. Gotcha. Before I leave this earth, I'll have a toy of that or a model of that one day.
Yeah, I've got my corgi, the little corgi one.
Lucky you. I want anything I can get, but no, you can't get them.
What, Liberator?
Yeah.
You can find them on eBay.
Not around not here. Not here. I mean, not that you can for any reasonable price that I know of.
Yeah.
Well, I know that if you want to build your own model one, they're like 80 quid.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
He could see through the eye patch. It's more like a cybernetic type thingy, Mark.
If you want a corgi one, the little mini corgi one, they're about, I don't know, between anywhere like 20, 30 quid, I think, 50
Yeah.
quid. That's if they're in the box. Mine was like a well-loved one with like all the prongs fallen off. But I had to have it.
Oh yeah.
Mine was cheap.
Thank you, Mark. Oh, you're too kind, buddy. He's got 3D print. Don't go to that trouble, buddy. But thank you.
Wow.
He's the man. Well, he's a 3D printing master.
Nice.
He made a doomsday machine for Raquel.
Nice.
Doomsday, like the big turd from Star Trek.
The ice cream cone, whatever.
It's Commander Decker or whatever.
Commodore. Yep.
Commodore Decker. I used to have models, but they all disappeared over the years.
I love the fact they got a green screen of a laboratory behind them. Hey, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Jack.
Hello. I had an Enterprise, a Klingon ship, the kit with the phaser tricorder.
As a kid, I used to have the Enterprise that fired up those yellow discs.
Oh yeah,
I remember that one.
The die-cast one.
When you're talking about with the tricorder phaser and communicator with an old Aurora kit.
Yes, the AMT kits or something.
AMT, Aurora first, and AT. That's right.
I wanted that, and I never got it.
Oh yeah, I sold some in the shop. We raided an old toy warehouse back in the '80s when I was working at a comic shop, and we bought a bunch of those.
Oh, Clobby, I got the fan-made 1982 Blake 7 annual.
Oh my god! I saw that. I wanted it so bad. If I could afford it, I would have gotten it.
Yes, it was it put me in hardship for a month, but I'm having it.
It's beautiful.
It's really good.
Oh my god!
Top quality as well.
Jealous.
It's a beautiful thing.
At least you guys got past the web. That's not a really great one.
No.
This whole season is building blocks, but I love this one. Not a whole season, but most of it. I love Jan.
The Federation doesn't have teleport. It's because the Liberator is an alien ship, so they don't have that technology. That's why they want it so badly.
Yeah, they're not advanced enough because I think they stagnate. Ambition and they stagnate. They just steal everything because they're like all dictatorships and conquer other planets and steal it. They don't have any great.
Yeah, they're not innovating.
They don't. Yeah, they like all dictatorships. They stagnate. They curtail creativity and imagination and stuff, and therefore their technology hasn't advanced as much. They have a lot of it.
Just for the technology for the elite.
And they have curling irons, though, from the Liberator.
Yeah.
The Liberator technology is so advanced they could turn a curling iron into a weapon.
Yeah.
Great.
Operates on a couple AAA batteries.
Yeah.
And she's got a
quarter-inch jack. Yeah. And the kettle lead. Love a little gun.
Oh, that'll hold him.
Yep.
Do it.
But they know basically about the teleport range. I guess they're just guessing at it. So you're right, Allison. They don't know. They're guessing.
Yeah.
There's no way they can know. Yeah.
You're not my father.
You can count his fillings there.
Boop, they're gone. Wobbly, little wobbly. I'm glad.
I just love Avon.
Really, he's glad they're back. He might not show it, but he's glad they're back.
He is. Nice Shogun Warrior.
The white afro.
I like that little mini pistol. Wow, it's a water pistol. It's not even big enough to be a water pistol.
That's not.
You can't accuse him of overcompensating, can you? I am your death, Blake. Da, 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 da.
Awesome.
Like Paul Darrow said, though, he said it to some friends of mine at a con. He said that the
Mark
budget.
D asks if can the Liberator travel faster than light? Yes.
Can he say that? Oh yeah, it's standard by 12.
Yeah.
And the budget was Paul Darrow once said the season budget on Blake 7 wouldn't pay for the coffee breaks on Star Trek. He meant the original Star Trek, real Star Trek.
Yeah.
So a big
Terry
improvement. Big improvement on last week.
Well, the web, yeah, it's not one of the. It had Deep Roy though.
It was a bit silly.
Too many of my friends are already dead. I can't afford to lose anymore. That is a great line. Gets you in the feels, says Alice. Absolutely.
Yep. And Blake is a silly old fanatic, but he cares. Even Avon cares. We all know Avon really cares.
Oh, of course he does. And Drawing Jack Rabbit says, has Professor Dinkle seen Blake 7 before this stream?
No, I'm stealing his likeness at the moment. He's gone back on vacation temporarily.
I'd bet you that Professor Dinkles has seen everything. He just doesn't tell you.
He's very smart. He's my boss. He's my secret manager.
Oh, we all miss Professor Dinkles.
He's the goat.
No, he made an appearance a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people got upset, and
good.
I laughed.
Yes, he's professor in triggerology.
Just watch my review of the final trailer. It wasn't me, the goat, decided to do it because I couldn't be bothered.
See, I would like to see Professor Dinkles review the new Spider-Man trailer. Everyone's talking about that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's a new Spider-Man trailer. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it bad? Because everything's bad.
Well, I mean, the trailer's a bit underwhelming. It came out last night. They dropped it to make a big deal about dropping it. And my question is this: with this alternate universe crap they're doing, would you have an alternate version of yourself who still looks exactly like you? Yet in this case, Spider-Man's, but because people want this fan wank about wanting to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back as Spider, doesn't make any sense. When in the trailer, when Doc Ock sees Tom Holland, goes, "Hello, Peter." What? He didn't look like him. Just gonna excuse that?
Seemingly.
I don't know.
Huh.
It's timey-wimey stuff.
It's
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense as far as parallel dimensions go. Just saying. Maybe it's just me. He's the same person.
Yeah. maybe different genetics or different genetic history or whatever. Who cares?
I would have been very excited about that had it been like a few years ago.
Yeah, if the MCU had been terrible, yes.
I'm assuming the other Spider-Mans, it's just a cameo in the movie.
It's probably going to be that. And again, they have all these stupid jokes that they have to. It's like they have a certain quota of dumb jokes, wisecracks. They even put them in the trailer.
I know.
Everything has to be a wacky, crack, and it was when it was organic and it had a decent feel to it. When it was, even though look, I love RDJ as they made him, but when he first popped on the scene in 2008, he talked more like Peter Parker than Tony Stark. But that's okay. He made the role his own.
Yeah.
But everybody's got to be in the MCU's got to be a wisecracker.
That's what men do.
Excellent, Allison. I'm with you, Allison. And Serverland is a 10 to me.
Episode 6 score,
So
9 points.
Go ahead, give your opinions or scores or whatever for this, guys. Polly, what do you think?
Well, Alison says more acting in 5 minutes of Blake 7 than in a whole episode of Doctor Who on Sunday.
I'm watching that right after this, so let's just drag this out as long as.
Oh, really? You gonna
actually? No, I want to get it over with.
No, I got you there.
Well, for me, this episode is great because we're introduced, obviously, to Travis and the incomparable Servalan. And it's great. Some great moments with Blake and with
Avon.
No,
not much of a David episode. Callie, and,
Travis.
Travis and Servalan are the standouts.
What's going on with my brain today? It's a brain fart. Oh
Villa
God, help me!
Villa has some great stuff at the beginning.
Villa. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I've been watching this however long. Callie also was pretty decent in this. The fight scene with the guard was a bit incredulous, really, but hey, who cares? I would like to see more Avon in this one, to be honest. So for that reason, I have to give it an 8.5 because it lacks Avon.
It is called Blake 7, not Avon 7. Yeah, but you know what? I'm such a sicko. I have the episodes rated at least the top 30 or whatever. And this, I actually have always had this one at 20. So,
yeah.
But its first season I don't think I have a first season in my top 10. But
yeah, I think season 2, season 3, season 4, well, 8, B, C, and D technically are better. This is a totally written season by Terry Nation, so it lacks that diversity.
Well, Chris Boucher and Robert Holmes wrote some of the best ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Robert Holmes was, in my opinion, the greatest Doctor Who writer. Fight me, as the kids say. But
yeah, absolutely.
He was.
Well, Terrence Dix was great. That's a conversation for the Global Geeking about Doctor Who tomorrow, though. But yes,
well, he rescued the 5 doctors, didn't he? So hats off.
He rescued more than a few.
Yeah,
5 doctors might be the whack. There's absolutely zero reason for me to love that episode. It's unbelievably silly as it is, and I love it unconditionally. It's impossible to beat up on that one. It's just insane. Mm-hmm. I love it anyway.
I love it.
Pure nostalgia.
No, I give this one a 9. Having based that on the totality of the whole series and having seen, everything. This is a good one. It's got a good story. It's got good interactions between some of the characters and stuff. And I like this a lot better than last week's. But
yeah, Alison's asking a pertinent question to the
plot.
Maybe Clobby wants to tackle this one. So Travis thought Blake was out of range to use teleport, even though Travis had 0 experience with it. But he was wrong, and Blake did teleport in. Am I reading it right?
Well, remember, the ship went in and then went back out of orbit. And they their assumption was they just did like a navigational check or something like that. They didn't think they would actually teleport down into the... It was a trick you learned from Travis, if you remember when he told Travis, I got there first.
Yeah.
So, yes. But, yes, they went in and out really fast. And as far as range, they have no idea what the teleport range is. At least the Federation can only guess at it. So yeah, yep. Oh man, it's just you're in for a treat with Serverland.
Yeah, she just gets better and better and better, and more evil and sinister and
I will say
oozes
it
charisma.
was better than last week, but yeah, I got to start watching these before we do the stream, so I kind of have an idea of what's going on. But it was better than the last one, but I have to rewatch it to give it an actual rating.
Yes, yeah. I hear you. So it's been like about an 8 to me. I mean, high marks for just to have Serverland and Travis there. But yeah, this is the kind of show, and that look. First of all, our wonderful British friends, when it comes to some of those old shows, they don't do a lot of action. So you're not going to see a Kirk fight or a lot of fast-moving stuff. You're not going to see a lot of crazy action. They just didn't do it much. Even on my favorite all-time TV series, The Prisoner, he fought pretty much just fisticuffs and stuff. There wasn't a lot of action. And on Blake 7, there's not a lot of spectacular shootouts or space battles. It just couldn't.
Well, no, you don't really need that. You just need story.
No. It's story and it's character. It's why I love it. But not apologizing for it. I mean, I love it, but I understand that. A lot of younger viewers would probably have tough. I remember when those DVD sets, those first DVD sets came out, which I had to buy the Region D player for, or the Region 2 player for. There were reviewers that were apologizing for it. They were saying, I can't recommend this because of its. They were saying, first of all, they went on about how much they liked the characters after they developed for a long time. They went on about the stories, the depth of it, the writing, and everything, and they still gave it down ratings because of the visuals. And they're saying, I can't recommend this because we're basically afraid that you were going to recommend it. Someone would watch it and say, it's slow, it's clunky, it looks bad, it looks fake. They were afraid of that. So many of the reviews of the DVD sets went that way. And I'm like, well, suck it off, man. Some people can get beyond that. Not everyone can, granted. But
story and character above everything else.
Well, it's a shame. It's about an attention span thing these days.
Yeah.
They have a very short attention span, and if you can get past that, then there's a lot of good stuff to be had if you can watch it.
That's why so many people are fans of the current Doctor Who's, because it's so bright and colorful. It's got lots of CGI and lots of explosions, and everything's edited really fast.
Shiny things.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's made purely for ADHD sufferers, quite clearly.
I have to get this over with, so I got to take off in a minute.
All right, Chris.
But here's a funny thing. Crave, our crappy Canadian streaming service, which has all the stuff that we don't get on Prime and Netflix, has removed Doctor Who Series 13 from the front page. It's not there. I had to look it up. It's like they're ashamed of it.
Yes,
it's nowhere to be seen. It's absolutely hilarious. They're advertising The Voice, RuPaul, all this other crap, a bunch of Christmas stuff, like Britney Spears. It is literally nowhere to be seen on the front page. Curb Your Enthusiasm, this is awesome. Yeah, I've been through. It's not there. It has been removed. They've literally buried it like they're ashamed of it.
That's not good.
I think it's hilarious.
That's fantastic.
But so just prepare me. What am I about to experience?
A clusterflux. Yeah.
I love Allison, by the way. That's pretty.
Drawing Jackrabbit says, if you love the Cybermen, Chris, you're going to cry. Well, they've been badly used throughout all of New Who.
Could they get any worse than the Timeless Children they were?
Yes, this one. I mean, you got Rose Tico just wipes them out in 2 minutes. Not even.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was going to use that in my thing.
Thank God for you, Bowles and Mr. Dinkles, because I can't do it anymore after that last special. I don't have access. I got rid of cable anyway, and I'm glad I have no chance to watch it because I probably would be a dumbass and do it anyway. But I can't. So I'm glad for guys like you, sir, who are taking the bullets.
Well, I remember when I was in university, and you have the end of term exam and just the feeling of absolute dread you have going into it. Literally, that's how I feel right now. It's like it's there, it's queued up. I don't want to this is so sad. I don't want to watch it.
it's
I
painful.
literally do not want to watch it. Like
It wasn't
it's-
that bad for me, but
I
I'm
can't
not
take it.
liking it, but I'm not dreading it that much.
Well, the damage is done. I mean, if you make something less shitty than Rosa or Timeless Children, it doesn't matter. It's still a piece of filth by Chibi. So
that is true. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get myself. Actually, no, I gotta take Lexi out for a walk to clear my head. And
Okay,
yeah.
all right, but I hope to see you tomorrow if you get a chance.
We'll pray for you.
Oh yeah, I should be.
Excellent.
It's what 2 Eastern Standard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. As long as nothing comes up, as long as I don't have a
seizure
scheduled meeting, or if I don't die watching what I'm about to do, or I just have to be.
Well, we'll have
committed.
fun. We'll have fun talking about the Doctor Who we love tomorrow. So
Okay, yeah, we're gonna pretend this doesn't happen.
yes.
Okay, so it usually takes me about 8 hours in total to produce one of these videos.
Wow.
So if I decide to do it all today, I'm going to spend the next 8 hours in hell. I watch the episode,
Wow.
but I do it slowly because I write the script as I watch it. So it usually takes about 3 hours to
Oh, my
get through the
goodness.
episode.
You went
Then there's edits
roll
of
in
the
hell.
script.
Yeah.
Then there's recording the script. Then there's editing the audio of the script. Then there's going through the hellfire again because I have to grab screen cap.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, I don't into you, brother. Good luck.
So
man.
I will.
Weather the storm, buddy.
Okay, well, bye everyone. This was fun. So if I'm not dead tomorrow, I will join you.
Oh my goodness! Once more into the breach.
Bye.
Cheers.
Thanks,
care,
Greg.
man.
Bye.
Allison is awesome. I agree with her. She, a first-time fan there. So
Is it true Netflix aren't showing S4 Discovery? Yes.
in some lucky countries.
Yeah. I have no interest at all. I'm just like, when season 3 of the Orville?
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's just too damn long. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you want to what do you have coming up, Clavi? You want to put out there?
Well, tonight my wonderful retro blasting friend Michael French is going to come on. We've been doing shows together for like 10 years now, but we've never talked Doctor Who. I got him. He just became a Doctor Who fan only a couple of years back and stuff, and he's now got an amazing collection and stuff. So we'll be talking Doctor Who tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I got a video dropping at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. One of my new Clavi's Comics Corner Spinner Rack Time Machine videos, and then tomorrow the Global Geek Gang together at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will have a Doctor Who round table of some Doctor Who YouTubers. I believe Lee is going to be there. It's going to be a full crowd, and hopefully Bowles Trek, Dan with the Spacebook, Noel, and my friend J-Man, Mark D. We have a bunch of us. There's many that can fit in there anyway, and we're already. There's 15 of us, and you can only get 10 in. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Rotate us
But,
in and out. Well, you
and,
get the Brits in first, and then we can go to bed.
What do Brits have to do with Doctor Who?
I have no idea, none at all, other than paying for it.
That's true. You did pay for it. We love you for that. I've only been a fan. I'm a fan for almost
Paying for it, and you get everything first.
I've loved Doctor Who since before most of you whippersnappers were born. Over 40 years. Well, almost a little under 40 years.
Well, I started watching it when I was 4 in 1979.
Wow,
That's
you
not
got
bad.
me beat. That's pretty good, damn buddy.
Same here.
So yeah, we're
43,
good. A lot of Doctor Who coming up. Yeah, and Saturday night Star Trek, of course, reviewing all of Real Trek, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're starting the 4th season of Next Generation. We're only going to review Real Trek, of course. So
Yeah, the real track.
66 through 05 is the only Real Trek. No filth.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm a much hardline. I'm a bigger hardliner than that. I'm just like original series and the movies of the original crew. That's it.
I used to be, like I said, I was that way a lot. And again, just wanted more stuff to see. I only broadened it because it's kind of fun to have stuff not to watch. The original series is the most important to me.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I do like the other ones. And I actually loved Enterprise. I'm one of the few that loves that one. I love Deep Space Nine. Of course, I love Babylon 5 as well. That's competition there.
Yeah.
But yeah. the biggie is see, I say Real Trek, but I mean the original series.
For me, I like the original series the best.
Yeah.
I liked Next Generation up until a certain point. And then I kind of dropped off following stuff. But
I always just thought it was just too slow and too too much like a soap opera than a science fiction show. It just felt to me. I did watch a lot of the Next Generation as a young adult, I suppose. But it was just kind of. And then, of course, you had Wesley.
Wesley can kill an episode. I'll tell you, like I say, it was tough getting through that first season and second season again. We just got through with the third season, and there's a lot of really great ones, but then there's some clunker here and there. But Wesley can murder an episode right away, and he was a self-insert. I love, as you know, I love Gene Roddenberry, but he did do him as sort of a self-insert as him as a child, because his name was Gene Roddenberry's middle name is Wesley, and he unfortunately, but they had some really good ones. Yep, Shut Up Wesley's the most important one. We get to see his mother slap him in the episode Sarek. DS9 became a great series after a while. Wasn't the biggest Voyager guy.
I watched
it.
Some of DS9.
That really got great, and I love the characters on Deep Space Nine. I love the characters on Enterprise. But it's the original series will always be the most important to me.
Yeah. A faux show.
Kirk first, folks. Anytime anyone says any other captain but Kirk is their favorite, I'm like, what is wrong with you? I mean, Sisko's great. I love him, and I like Archer a lot, but it's Kirk. Kirk's the champion.
The original and the best for me.
Yeah. What a guy. I mean, like even now, it's a sort of legend.
He's the standard of all starship captains can be measured.
If he ever bends the knee to the PC crowd, I don't know what I'll do.
Well, if he hasn't done at the age of 90, whatever he is now, it's not going to happen, is it?
He, once in a while, he'll say something kind of cringy to me. I'm like, oh, come on. But for the most part, he's a curmudgeon and he pisses all of them off.
Yeah.
And,
I like when he went up on the spaceship and sort of become an environmentalist or something. That kind of.
Yeah, but he's first of all, he's Captain Kirk. Secondly, he's 90 something, and thirdly, that means he can say anything he fucking likes as far as I'm concerned.
I don't have to
he's earned it.
Yeah. But he loves triggering the SJW types, and gotta love him for that.
And he's one of my tribe. He's a Jew. What can I tell you?
Yes, absolutely. I love that man. No matter what, and I loved Nimoy, even though he pissed me off of being part of the filth. But and it really bothered me. I was mad at him I felt really guilty because I always loved Leonard Nimoy so much, and I was mad at him since 2009 for being part of the filth. Even though I understand, you take a gig, you get money. When he passed, I felt guilty. I'm like, I was been mad at him for all these years now. It makes me feel guilty, but I loved him. So what are you going to do? And Allison, yes, the main difference between Blake 7 and as far as production, Star Trek Blake 7 is, Star Trek had something of a budget. But they're also the antithesis of each other as stories. I mean, Blake 7 is bleak and dark, and it's an Orwellian nightmare of a future. And I always tell everyone, Star Trek is the future we want. It's the dream, and Blake 7 is the nightmare. Blake 7 is the warning.
Yeah.
Star Trek is where we want to go. Blake 7 is where we're going if we don't
buck up,
change our because we have in Blake 7 you have a future that is run by a totalitarian dictatorship government that uses drugs and force and has a caste system and is just violent and corrupt and oppressive, as Blake called it. He called it corrupt and oppressive. And that's where we are now and where we're heading if we don't try to be more Star Trek. So I love Star Trek. It's more my heart and soul. It's what I love to believe in. Blake 7 is probably it's more the reality. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But I think, the Brits tend to be a lot more cynical and a lot more sort of steeped in realism. And,
yes,
we've got a history of, if you look at what was it? What's the society that they all belong to, these writers, the Fabian Society. So you have that kind of history where they sort of publish all sort of, juicy stuff about dictatorships and tyranny and things like that, because they're sort of publishing, the actual plans, really. And America has always sort of been the sort of the happy. It's like if we were animals, Brits would be cats and Americans would be dogs, because they're more optimistic, happy, and want to see optimism. And it's like here we're just like, yeah, whatever.
That's true. That's a good way to put it, Lee. I mean, we tend to be overly optimistic about things, and but that's why.
But it's aspirational,
So and look, there are wonderful things inside of Blake Seven, besides the characterization. Blake, what's great about him is how real this character is. He's a fanatic, but he's an idealistic fanatic, and Avon is cynical.
He's a pragmatist.
He's a pragmatist, but there is part of him that will never admit that he loves the others. It's just that he doesn't want to. Because of what the world he grew up in, he doesn't want to be forced to care about anybody, and so he'll never show.
Because they die. Everyone he's ever cared about has died. Later on in the series,
or stabs him in the back. Stabs him in the back. I mean, that's the thing. He's cynical. I love what's a great line when great exchange when Callie says, "We have a saying amongst my people: he who trusts can never be betrayed, only mistaken." And Avon says, "Life expectancy amongst your people must be rather short." The cynicism of Avon, the idealism of Blake, that clash is what makes the show so great.
It's compelling
characters. And then you have Villa, who just wants to be safe, and he doesn't give a crap about anything other than being, safe. And Jenna loves Blake, you can tell.
Yep.
Callie loves Blake and Avon. And
I think she likes
loves everybody.
Yeah,
she does. But I think she loves him as family. I mean, and Dan loves everybody.
Yeah.
Gan's
the gentle giant.
You know how that works out.
Allison, it's coming. She wants to see the episode where
Oh no, you don't want to see Avon smiling, because when Avon smiles, something bad is going to happen.
Hey, that smile will chill you to your bones.
Yeah,
there, Allison.
It really does. Yeah, because every time he's smiling, you think, "Oh, what's he up to?"
He smiled in some of these.
Yeah, he does. Well, just like Blake goes off. Blake, look, he just does whatever the hell he wants, and he's manipulative. That's what I love about him. When an episode when they try to use the Terra Nostra, the mafia, to fight the Federation, and Avon just laughs. He goes, "Yes, of course. Lawmakers, lawbreakers. Let us fight them all. Why not?"
Yeah, I mean, he's infinitely quotable.
Oh God! I once made a tape back in the 80s. When you could record from VHS to VHS, called all the Avon greatest hits, all of his scenes that I loved. It almost like 5 hours of scenes. I called it Avon, the Man, the Myth, the Bastard.
Excellent.
And I would just watch it.
Fabulous.
You got to put that out.
Yeah, you should put that on YouTube. Definitely.
Well, there's some compilations on YouTube of Avon scenes, of course.
Oh yeah, that's some great. I've played them over and over and over again, just like his best quips.
He's infinitely quotable.
Yeah,
he's a bumper sticker, and I've seen it at cons. The bumper sticker of him saying, "No, I am not expendable. I am not stupid, and I'm not going."
The best. That's the best line.
From Horizon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap things up now, I think.
All right, buddy.
Thanks to everybody who showed up in the chat. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks to Lee, Chris, and Clawby for being here.
Thanks for having us, man.
It's a lot of fun for me. I hope it is for you guys and for the people in the chat. And we're going to call this one now, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.
All right, buddy.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Later, everyone.